Let's continue to review best crypto games. REVV Racing, an adrenaline-fueled motorsport game built on the Ethereum blockchain, has ignited the passion for racing among gamers and crypto enthusiasts alike, with a TVL of over $25 million. Players take the wheel of powerful virtual racing cars, engaging in exhilarating races against opponents worldwide. The game's realistic graphics, immersive driving experience, and integration of blockchain technology have attracted a growing community of players seeking the thrill of motorsport combined with the potential to earn rewards. REVV Racing's popularity stems from its ability to capture the essence of real-world racing and translate it into a captivating digital experience. Players can customize their cars, compete in various tracks and challenges, and earn REVV tokens, the game's native crypto, for their victories. With its high-octane gameplay, stunning visuals, and innovative use of blockchain technology, REVV Racing has firmly established itself as a leading force in the P2E gaming landscape. The game's continued growth and development promise to elevate the racing genre to new heights, offering players an unparalleled experience of speed, strategy, and rewards.
Long way together through the hard times and the good. I have to celebrate you.
Illuvium is a double blaster by being a fun-filled action treasure hunting blockchain game plus a mode of making some real cash on the side. It is the first truly AAA game on the Ethereum blockchain, with a lot of emphasis on the gameplay. Moreover, it is a multiplayer roleplay game where players develop their characters to compete against others in a battle royale. The winners achieve supremacy in the Illuvium world along with bragging rights. The game is playable in two formats, story mode and battle arena mode, each according to the player's taste. The game revolves around mythical demigod creatures called Illuvial. These double blaster Illuvials live in a huge, beautiful scenic universe with involvement in treasure hunting. Moreover, the Illuvial has the capability of absorbing other Illuvial energy and growing as a being. The player begins the gameplay while stranded on a destroyed planet beyond repair after an aircraft crash. The main goal of the player is to develop characters by finding treasures and absorbing other players' energy. Furthermore, the developed characters are called ILV tokens, which are available for acquisition in-game. Moreover, these tokens are tradable on the marketplaces, buy or sell on Illuvidex, or other exchanges. Not only is the action gameplay interesting, but the game works with Ethereum blockchain technology, making it more reliable and promising. Furthermore, the game utilizes Immutable X to give the user the facility of zero gas fee transactions. On top of it, it also leverages the security of the Ethereum network to ensure safe and secure play and the security of the in-game assets.
Miles, the station reported a distress signal last night. They think it came from your dad's ship.
Star Atlas. The concept of traveling through space and exploring its depths have persuaded humans for decades. A number of games have managed to deliver astounding experiences mimicking what it would be like to live in space, and Star Atlas is poised to be next in line. Star Atlas is a virtual gaming metaverse based in the year 2620. Three major factions now control the universe: the Human Mud Territory, the Alienoan region, and the Roboticuster sector. These factions are in an ongoing struggle for resources, territorial conquest, and political domination. The players choose which faction they want to belong to, and grow in power enough to become one of its influential members to influence the outcome of this never-ending war. If you are familiar with Star Citizen or EVE Online, Star Atlas as a game won't feel very foreign to you. This time, however, thanks to the world of blockchain gaming, you will finally have control over all the in-game assets under your name. The four core gameplay mechanics are grand strategy, exploration, RPG, and spaceflight simulation. This portion of Star Atlas will be directed towards more strategic players who want to control trade routes and the economical structure of the entire game. In this mode, players will be encouraged to claim staking to expand their empire and install strategic trade routes using an offensive and defensive tactical plan of action. Once you acquire a spaceship, you are free to wander through space and explore new planets, or even the one you are living on. These planets can feature celestial and terrestrial assets. Your job here is to extract as much value out of these as you can through setting up mining rigs, refineries, and trading these resources for more valuable assets you need to progress personally in your faction with you. Star Atlas has a very long-term vision that it will take quite some time to deliver on everything they promised so far. The closest thing we have seen of this scale in gaming overall is Star Citizen, and it took almost decades to develop, with several rounds of fundraising to get the resources necessary to create everything they had in mind. Having said that, Star Atlas has added their game onto the Epic Games Store and players flocked into it to experience the showroom segment of the game. There is yet anything significant to do in the game outside of just running around and looking at the fancy spaceships you own, but with time, we might start to see positive signs of progress towards exciting bits of gameplay. Spells of Genesis combines trading card game functionalities with the point-and-shoot aspects of arcade games. Players have to collect and combine cards to create the strongest deck in order to fight their enemies. Spells of Genesis is a gaming pioneer, using blockchain to revolutionize digital asset interaction. Blending trading card strategy with the fast-paced action of an arcade game, it's not just a mobile card game, it introduces true ownership of digital assets. In Spells of Genesis, players enjoy unprecedented freedom to trade and collect tokenized cards independently. It's all about granting true ownership and autonomy over their digital assets. In 2015, Spells of Genesis made history as the first game to feature tokenized assets, or NFTs. Little did we foresee that this bold move would spark a revolution, earning the game the title of Historical NFT. Now, as we stand on the precipice of a new era in the digital realm, we invite you to not only experience the magic of Spells of Genesis but to join us in shaping the future of ownership, gaming, and the NFT space. Spells of Genesis leverages blockchain technology to store player cards within 3 distinct collections. The first series of on-chain cards was initiated on March 11, 2015, with the release of the NFT card. All the cards issued on the blockchain up to 2023 represent a cherished treasure, reflecting Everdreamsoft's historical legacy. It kept going with the second collection, introduced at the game's launch on April 20, 2017, allowing players to level up in-game cards and blockchainize them, minting them on the blockchain. Unlike the previous collections, issuance of these blockchainized cards is not fixed. Finally, the latest collection began in 2023 with Chain Chronicles, a monthly NFT lootbox subscription that offers exclusive Spells of Genesis cards. Most importantly, this is the unique and exclusive way to acquire the newly released cards. My Neighbor Alice is a multiplayer builder game made by Antler Interactive. It takes place in a colorful open world. Players can buy virtual islands and own them, collect valuable items, and talk to other players. Moreover, the pre-alpha version of the game was just released on Steam, making it easy for blockchain fans and people who don't know much about cryptocurrency to play and enjoy. My Neighbor Alice is an inspiration from popular games like Animal Crossing and Minecraft. Its goal is to teach players about blockchain by telling interesting stories and giving them appealing ways to make money. Also, players can move up in the game's virtual community and take part in shared missions and competitions by doing things like catching insects, fishing, farming, and keeping bees. In My Neighbor Alice, Alice is the guardian of a magical world. She is a skilled farmer who is responsible for the land's prosperity. Additionally, in this one-of-a-kind world where animals can talk to people, players become landowners and work with Alice to grow the continent. Players take on quests and tasks to help Alice farm crops and raise animals. They can also change the landscape and decorate it with things like houses, decorations, and animals that are part of the game. Gameplay and tokenomics. My Neighbor Alice has an interesting story for people who want to play a fun game and an ecosystem for people who want to collect, own, and trade NFTs. The game has an exciting storyline and blockchain features that work well together. It could have millions of players. The metaverse wants to set up a decentralized autonomous organization that will be run democratically. Start your adventure by picking a 3D game avatar and exploring the Lumlundo archipelago, which is home to both people and animals. You can buy land and do things like fishing, catching bugs, and keeping bees while talking to Alice's friends and helping her with daily tasks. Get rewards to unlock in-game items that you can use to change your property. This lets you try out different landscapes and uses that look like plants, furniture, buildings, and animals. The game's economy is run by Alice tokens, which you can use to run the game. Big Time is a fast-paced, action-packed RPG that you can play with your friends. As you explore the different universes within the game, you will have the chance to uncover valuable NFTs and other types of loot. The game is divided into 5 distinct areas, each with its own theme and level of difficulty. Rustling Forest and No Man's Land are ideal for beginners, while Wasteland offers a bit more of a challenge. For the truly adventurous, Icy Waste and Icy Castle are home to powerful monsters that will test even the most skilled players. Big Time offers players a visually stunning environment with breathtaking landscapes, vibrant colors, and crisp designs. The game's graphics are meticulously detailed, with every corner of the game world possessing its own unique beauty, whether it's in the forests, urban centers, or icy caves. Players can also use a time machine device, the personal pocket metaverse, to travel to any time and space of their choosing. This device is obtained by spending some time in the game. Big Time features 4 unique classes for players to choose from, each with their own strengths and abilities. The Time Warrior is a great starter class, dealing high damage and drawing the attention of enemies while having a high survival rate. The Chronomancer specializes in magic spells and ranged damage, ideal for taking out weaker enemies. The Shadow Blade excels in stealth and close-range combat, while the Quantum Fixer focuses on healing, buffing allies, and providing defensive support. The ultimate objective in the game is to defeat bosses and monsters to acquire gold and rare drops. Players can choose to raid dungeons in a party of up to 6, or go solo as a lone warrior. Big Time Economy. Big Time is a decentralized blockchain game that puts the economy in the hands of players. The game is free to play, with no upfront investment required, making it accessible to all. Additionally, players can earn as loot, which are tradable collectibles. This opens up the opportunity for players to earn real-world money, as everything in the game is player-owned. The game also features a forge room, where players can create their own and armory rooms where players can create in-game cosmetics and armor skins. Play Big Time for free, earn valuable and create your own in-game items today. Thank you. See you next time.